into the parking garage, as I had 1,000 times before. Waited for the gate to open after I took my ticket and made my way up to the 3rd level where I'd take the elevator to my job. Something today has felt a bit off. I should have listened to my instincts and stayed in bed like they told me, but I chose to soldier on and go to work. I turned to the right, took the ramp up, turned to the right again, and almost into a white Toyota. I stopped and frowned. They weren't in their space all the way, and the tail end of their car was in the lane somewhat. The backup lights were on, but there was no sound, and it didn't seem to be running. I pulled around it and kept moving on my way, annoyed, but figured it would do no good to get upset about it. I rounded the corner up again and went up the ramp to the right. Should be on the 3rd floor now. I slammed on the brakes. I almost hit another car, a white Toyota, with its rear sticking out. 2 idiots in one day. They must be related. I pulled around it and looked for my assigned spot, C33. I frowned. B33? I was still 1 level too low. Must have miscounted. Those bad drivers rattled me more than I thought. I sighed and again took the ramp, again slamming on the brakes to avoid a white Toyota. I sat there for a minute, letting it sink in, then drove around it looking for my spot, but again, B33, not C33. I sped up, going around the corner and up the ramp again, but this time I slowed down to avoid the white Toyota I had realized would be there, sitting half in the lane. I put the car in park and got out, leaving it in the middle of the lane. I walked around the Toyota and looked closer at its license plate. It read DC603. I started to run on foot, around the corner, up the ramp, and there was my car, idling in the lane where I left it, and on the other side, the white Toyota. Plate DC603. I got back into my car and turned around. Down, 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 20 times down, 20 times around the white Toyota. I pulled my car into a free space and cried. I got out and screamed. I ran down another 10 levels on foot and screamed again. I stopped behind the white Toyota, bent down to look closer at the plate, and the car hit me as it was backing up as time finally resumed as normal. As they were loading me into the ambulance, I could hear the driver of the white Toyota, Mr. DC603, tell the police that I just appeared behind him. 1 second, the backup camera was clear, and the next I was there. Too quick for him to stop. As the ambulance round the corner, I laughed and told him to watch out for the white car as you round the bend. I laughed some more. My laughs turned to screams by the time I made it to the hospital.